What's up? This is Six Leaf Clover Fire here, and I have a very, very special episode for you all today. This is episode 30 after all, and I've been playing a lot of. I've been doing a lot of, what really grinds my chest. So I figured, might as well do this. I bought this nice table. I have Chessnut plugged in to my computer via USB. I wanted to do that because it is more reliable than the Bluetooth connection. Also, the thing is that this cord is really short, so I bought an extension for the USB cord, and I will have that by tomorrow. I think, so that it'll be easier to turn without it pulling anything. So essentially, I'll start a game and then I will switch over as needed. I pushed everything back so you can see part of Marrow in there, and I'm just gonna crank the volume up a little bit on the mic. Oh yeah, last thing, I do have music playing through my headset, which is not on because I just need to focus on chess. I think that will be good. So, I didn't buy this Chrome extension is connected so that I can play. I do have DGT Smartboard. I'm gonna play a 1510. I'm gonna try not to worry too much on time. I'm gonna look more at the actual physical board than I do the computer screen. I'm honestly a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. But without further ado, let's get started. I am playing as white. Let's start. Alright. I had to set it up in this configuration as well, so that you can, instead of using the app, you can see that screen, and I can see everything else. Okay, so I actually played against my coach recently, and he showed me d3 as being a really good move, because you don't have to worry about any knight sacks on e4 that could potentially... Oh, I did that a little prematurely. I should have gotten my light squared bishop out first. That's okay. This is going to be a little bit different, because I am playing over the board right now. So, it's just naturally developing. It's good. Yes, this is the move I play. So my light squared bishop is in trouble. Well, it's not in trouble. It's just, it's going to be very hard to develop. An idea I have is just fianchettoing it and castling. The only problem is this knight's going to be weak. Be hard to utilize that knight. Okay. I've made my decision. Yes, exactly. Because this knight... Defend my queen, it's going to be a little bit tricky to maneuver. Because I don't want to play bishop e2. I'll just continue with my plan. developing the knight. Now I'm thinking knight d5 would be good at some point. Okay, that's nasty because now they are piling up on my knight. So how can I protect everything? If I can. Calculated. I can. It's just not very pleasant. My opponent's playing well. I am honestly not happy with my position. Yeah, I just created problems for myself. To be careful about getting forked as well. I'm just looking at my time. Kicking the bishop. Would be bad. I think bishop e3 is fine. And drink some chocolate. Yeah, I'm not happy with how I've played this at all. But we're going to continue. Obviously, because this isn't like a lost position. It's just unpleasant. This is very unpleasant. I've played in positions like this before, and it's not fun. Black is completely calling the shots here. As soon as I unpin myself, I'm going to be in trouble. So I think h3. It's kind of forced. I play h3. More or less forced. I like that pin. I do not like... Again, my opponent's playing extremely fast. The fact that I could kind of get forked right here. I'm not careful. Let's finally unpin my knight. And in turn weakening my king. Which is fun. We move. It's good for them. Now I can't take that knight. Well, I can, it just has to be with the bishop. Let's try to make his pawn structure look ugly. I'm getting rid of my bishop pair here. Captures back with the pawn, logical continuation. But now his pawn structure isn't as good. Okay. I have some ideas. Don't have any tactics at the moment. So I think knight d5 looks good. Expecting a trade. He also has a castle. He might this move. That's a strange move, in my opinion. Is interesting. My light squared bishop right now is useless. Let's try to make use of it. I put my rook. Yep, exactly. I put my rook on the open file. Well, not open yet. But I'm lining my rook up with their queen. The castle queenside. Okay. Very logical. I feel like I'm just getting choked out. Because that's exactly what's happening. At the moment. This is my first game with Chessnut. I hate how quickly my opponents play, by the way. It really upsets me because it just makes me feel like I'm stupid. I think they're just much more skilled than me. That was not a good move because I think bishop b4 is coming. But even so, it's okay. That's a strange move. Now I can take that pawn with tempo on his queen. Try not to think too long about my moves. Okay, I do get that tempo. I don't know how much that helps me. Um. Time, yeah. I'm starting to run low. I really hate his bishop. Maybe rook b1, b4. The idea. I'll take my pawn. But that does lead to potential discovered attacks because of my light squared bishop. I need to make use of it. Okay. So against that, yeah, I figured that move was coming eventually. Just block. That might be okay for me. Again, my opponent has not used much time at all. Which is upsetting to me. Continuing to maintain a pin. Now, Queen b2 is a threat. I like Queen b2 for a lot of reasons. I guess it's easy to stop, but my queen can start infiltrating. And if they're gonna play like b6, I can maneuver, play knight d4, and then knight c6 potentially. So I think this is a helpful maneuver. It's keeping up pressure. Maybe I'm gonna play rook c1 at some point. Just try to mow them down. Okay, now I have a potential fork at some point. Well, c4. Try to bust through. Okay, I missed that. But I'm not too worried about it. I can take on g7 as well. But I might lose my rook. Rook c1's interesting. So I have a fork. Rook ec1, I should say. Or, no. Why would I do that? Rook bc1. Knight e5 ideas, or knight f7, and also attacks the bishop. So my opponent's playing well, but also have some really nice ideas. I think I play knight e5. Oh, that's actually a really good move. Only way to prevent the fork is bishop g6, right? Yeah, bishop g6. But now, yeah, bishop g6. I saw that. Now I should just be able to pick off the bishop potentially. Yeah, I'm gonna pick off the bishop. I'll take that. Now I can take that pawn that's hanging. My queen. No, I can't. They're threatening checkmate. So that would be a blunder. Whew. I have to defend myself, obviously. Oh, they aren't currently threatening me because my queen is protected. But if I block... That's 40 seconds. Look how much time my opponent has and how little time I have. It just makes me honestly feel like I'm really stupid. Even if I'm not. Play that move. Don't fully get it. Won the pawn. And then my plan's to try to trade queens. Okay. My opponent hangs their queen. I think. And there was on. I did it! Guys, I'm so happy! I won with Chessnut! And my opponent was a bit higher rated. Oh, guys. Guys, I'm genuinely so happy. Guys, I am so happy. I actually won. And I got 11 ELO from it. I was just having fun. I was genuinely having a blast. That was so much fun, I can't even explain. Yeah, I was definitely really shaky in the opening. Was fianchettoing my bishop. And also allowing my opponent to pin my knight to my queen and take an outpost, just putting more pressure on my knight. There were a lot of traps I could have fallen into. Things were pretty good. Obviously, I was starting to take here too, so I was expecting rook here, and then I would. If that, I was preparing to trade queens, but they traded queens anyway. They didn't trade it; they just blundered their queen. I probably didn't play very accurately. Oh, 84.4%. Wow, 1,400. I told you my opening wasn't very good. Oh! I'm getting better! So let's see. Okay, here, what I should have done is played here first, and then closed the gate. But I misstepped and did that first. Not the end of the world. I would have also really liked to have played here. Stockfish doesn't like it. I'll tell you why Stockfish doesn't like it. They can immediately... okay. So, Stockfish doesn't actually like this, but it's a very playable line. Never mind, this is just completely a winning for white. But... back here... when it comes to practical chances... maybe... okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why Stockfish. Because... I guess it's because they just have a lot of activity, and they don't. That's something to look at. Okay, H6, yeah, good move. Right. I can't do this. Okay, perfect. My plan was nice. I'm not happy with it. But it's functioning, right? Yeah, dead even. Dead even. I'm not happy, but things could be worse. Not work. And just look, I'm already feeling cramped, right? There's just a lot of pressure on me right now. I don't even need my keyboard. I thought it did. You just have to look out for that, because that would be a protected fork. So you have to be careful. I didn't really like that move. I did not like that move. Why? Okay, so H3 is a mistake. I'm jumping the gun. I definitely panicked. Okay. So what Stockfish is saying is this is a disaster, and I agree. This is a complete disaster, because look. Okay, not that move. But if you play the right moves, bishop takes h3 is the idea, actually. And then you have to play something like this. Here's this. Here's this. I'm looking at how horrible this is. Black. Well, they haven't castled yet. They can castle either way. And also, my king doesn't have... I mean, that's it. This is a box. But okay. Keeping this pen is a very natural idea. It just evens out the game. G4 is best, but look, I have a lot of weaknesses on my king. I don't like it. And a pawn is not protecting protecting my knight either. I do not like. So I kind of hate this position. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hate this position for white, but I made it work. Let's look at what I did. So, no, like I was talking about, knight takes is a blunder, because then you get forked. See that? So don't do that. That's a very common trap in the London system. So take with the bishop. Oh, the reason why people would want to do this, by the way, is they're like, oh, I want to keep my bishop pair, so I'll get rid of my knight, and then that loses. So yes, bishop pair is good, but not if you're hanging a piece. Or getting forked, I should say. Alright, so the idea is pretty simple here. Take the outpost. If they kick, I trade. If they trade into me, I'm happy to check and permanently prevent them from castling. So honestly, probably this move would be the best. Even though it looks weird. They can castle by hand. Castle queenside by hand. Stockfish says it's an accuracy, but hear me out. You only really have two moves. Your other move oh. What am I doing? It is what am I doing? Never mind. Forget this. That was the last move I played. I thought I was allowed to have two moves, but I'm not. Yeah, so disregard all of that. So this move's fine. I don't like this move, as it forces them to lose a tempo. Trade into them, and then look. Queen moved twice when it really just needed to move once. Now what? Look at the beauty of this. I mean, they castle queenside right away. Destroying that pin, but I'm still lined up with their queen. That's really nice. Don't underestimate that. By the way, my board's lit up because it wants me to put all the pieces out. That light's a little weak. I'm a little worried about that. But, okay. So my idea is to put pressure on this pawn, but fortunately the bishop's defending it. Okay, d5. E takes is the right move. Again, I had this nice idea, and it forced me to win a tip up. So right now I'm up a pawn, but they are targeting this. But my bishop's actually putting in some work right now. My idea is to go here and bully that bishop. Is that bishop's causing me some problems? I want to be able to get in that square if I can. Okay, yeah, that was a move I saw. It's a nice skewer, but it doesn't quite work because it's c3. Somehow this position's this position's completely winning because I am up a pawn right now. So I'm throwing in some great moves. This one's a tempo because look. Now I'm starting to see why I won this game. I'm starting to also not feel stupid for using so much time because I won. Okay. So I was starting to really like my position in this situation. I really was. I like this move. Just causing them problems. The issue is, of course, forgot about that bishop. So c4 is a mistake because that pawn. What I'm trying to do is fork them. That's kind of my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. But again, that's hanging. So I give a pawn back. Rook b c1. What did it want me to do? Rook b d1. Okay, just immediately going after the bishop, forcing it to retreat. Completely fine. That would have been better. I agree, Stockfish. But okay, Rook b c1 was fine. By the way, I do want to look at the move that I was thinking in the game initially, which was that. Yeah, that's bad. Why would you do that? I'm glad I didn't play it. Sometimes it's just the simple moves that win, right? Okay, what I miss? Here, right? Wait, where's my next move? Oh, rook. Okay, yeah, here. And then they go here. Ooh. I didn't recognize it in the game. That's a mate threat. Well, it's not really because I have escape squares. But it is scary. It is very scary. 95. This is a really nice move. Oh, also, I don't have to worry about that right now. I don't have to worry about it because of my queen. Forgot about that. So that's why they couldn't just immediately go for it. My queen's protecting it well. Drop back. This isn't accurate, but I am a little low on time. And bishop e4 is what I wanted. That's nasty. Okay, bishop e4 is a beautiful move. That's a beautiful, beautiful move. Let's look. Alright, well, no, don't do that. But I thought that's what Stockfish was trying to do. It's not. It just wants you to take. And you still have ideas. Yeah, this position I'd say is very, very nice for white. Okay. But okay. Slight misstep. Since I'm not technically up a pawn. Well, I'm definitely not up a pawn, but I am about to be. And I just have some really good leverage. Look. This rook's lined up with their king. This rook is on an open file. This queen is about to win a pawn. This bishop's really nice. Even though I didn't want to fianchetto it. They have threats of their own. That are not to be overlooked. Like their battery. But right now I have things tied down pretty well. I'm working pretty well. All my pieces are good. Okay. So rook e3. Why rook e3? It's because I'm worried about this. I just realized, but so I was like, oh, I have to. Oh, that's what it was. I couldn't take right away. I couldn't take right away. So I was worried about this. And that's scary. That's very scary. Stockfish says it's fine. But Tyler does not. Tyler says this is bad. I guess, yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't want you to pin the bishop, obviously, right? Okay. It's fair. Look, bishop's protecting, but this is, yeah, I can see why Stockfish says this is equal. We both have really, really strong attacks on each other in this scenario. But after this, oh, by the way, I did not, where's their move? Oh, g5. I didn't understand this move. G5 doesn't do anything. G5 does nothing. Here. I don't know what my opponent's thought process behind this move. Oh, I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to infiltrate by taking this pawn here. Which is a good idea. And I can't, I mean, I can, but it's not gonna, because then I just get forked, right? Say this rook wasn't here, I go here. They go here, and then that forks me. I can't protect this pawn. Unfortunately, my opponent knows that even with 2.5 minutes yet left. I've played well enough to win with 10 points of material. Like, and I agree with them. I don't think resigning was bad. Is well, I'm just gonna steamroll them here. There, and the bishop's actually trapped. Bishop couldn't go anywhere without getting captured. They would have had to have realized that and played something like, I don't know, that. But this is just a nightmare for black at this point. It's just not gonna go well. Yeah, I thought this was a very instructive game. I hope you did as well. Oh, look at that. My board is no longer lit up because I'm in the exact position. My board is in the exact position as it is on here. I absolutely had a blast. Genuinely. This was great. I'm gonna this will probably be the only way I do down the ladder from now on. Just letting you know. But if you don't like it, let me know. I loved it, though. I absolutely adored this. This was amazing. I genuinely had a lot of fun. This was not cheap. And I'm actually using it, so that's good. And wow, yeah, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. And I could hear myself think because I wasn't listening to music. Yeah, wow. What a game changer. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. That was a full 30 days, so I can say this has officially been a month of down the ladder. Thank you all so much for supporting me, and I will see you next time. Peace.